We have a number of announcements this evening. The first one is Nancy Krause here?
Mr. Mayor, I don't see Mrs. Krause in the audience. The statement that she wished to provide is a little bit lengthy, but I believe she would appreciate if I was able to read it.
That's fine.
And I'd be happy to do that if it's council's interest. It'll take me just a second to find it. So if you wanted to go on to one of the other items, we can come back.
We'll hold the first announcement. The second one is Red Ribbon Week, and that's why we're wearing these red ribbons. Chief, would you walk us through that, please?
Yes, sir. Good evening, Honorable Mayor and council members. Once again, the City of San Bruno is pleased to join the State Attorney General's office in participating in Red Ribbon Week from October 23rd, which was yesterday, through the 31st. Red Ribbon Week is a national program that began in 1985 in response to the murder of a DEA agent. Angered parents and their children began wearing red ribbons to raise awareness of the destruction that drugs can cause. Over the years, the Red Ribbon has evolved into not only raising this awareness, but including a pledge or a commitment by our communities to remain drug-free. The police department would like to thank the San Bruno Park School District and staff from all the city departments for supporting and participating in this very worthwhile cause. And if folks are interested in more information, they can visit redribbon.org or the police department social media sites, including Facebook, Twitter, and Nextdoor. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Chief. Connie, are you ready yet?
I am.
Okay.
Again, I apologize in advance. This is a little bit lengthy. This is a statement from Superintendent Stella Kemp, and I'll read it in its entirety. We're doing this tonight, obviously, as part of our partnership with the school district in the interests of good quality public information. Dear San Bruno community, beginning my third month as superintendent of the San Bruno Park School District, I must pause long enough to send out a big thank you to our city for the many ways in which you have demonstrated support for me and our San Bruno youth. I'm a firm believer that schools and community are one unit, and partnerships with all sectors of the community are essential to helping children reach their maximum potential. I am very impressed with the past 2 years of concerted effort by the district to better connect with city and county leadership, service clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, and the business and corporate community. The results have been awards and grants, donations, programs, projects, and partnerships that are flourishing. It is important for the community to know about the support our students and teachers are receiving from these partners. We tell the story in our triannual reports to the community, but I want to capture it all here in one big thank you message. Business partnerships in public schools enable students to expand their horizons to see and experience the world, the workplace, and what opportunities lie ahead for them. These partnerships make schools stronger. Examples of solid relationships we enjoy with the business community are evident with the San Bruno Chamber of Commerce bringing businesses and ideas to the district for collaboration and fundraising. Walmart sponsored the district's Run to College program, helped fund Community Day, and also joined Hands on the Bay Area to enhance the exterior of our schools. San Bruno Lions Club provides free vision screening to our students. San Bruno Rotary helps with Parkside Sister City Exchange with students in Narita, Japan through the San Bruno Education Foundation. The San Bruno Community Foundation has funded a music initiative making music instruction available to all public school students in San Bruno, including at Cappuccino High School. Also, through the Education Foundation, the Welsh Family Foundation is funding numerous programs such as music in preschool and district school field trips. The Danford Foundation has been generous with support for STEM and math. Recology San Bruno volunteers to teach students about protecting the environment. The city partners with our schools on library and recreation services and invites our talented students to perform at city meetings and events. The San Mateo County Board of Supervisors provided funding for PE at several of our schools. Peninsula Healthcare District has funded a student health center, and the San Bruno Education Foundation, the fundraising arm of the district, provides ongoing support of programs and projects. The presence of YouTube, Google, in our city has given a significant boost to our school community with conversations ongoing about future endeavors. For example, a grant from YouTube is helping to expand STEM education. Volunteers from Google work with students at our schools to teach Code World and coding clubs. Google hosted an all-day computer science first training for 6th graders at Parkside. YouTube hosted an all-day visit at their headquarters for 100 of our students. Google provided 3,000 pairs of safety glasses for our students and staff to watch the eclipse. YouTube is hosting the 2nd annual Teachers for Cash, Teachers Class Cash for Class event at Nueve, sponsored by the San Bruno Chamber of Commerce, honoring our teachers. Google volunteered through Hands On Bay Area to create mural art and refurbish gardens at several campuses before opening of school. Google provided a grant to the city for Community Day, which is enjoyed by San Bruno families, and YouTube is helping to fund, with the San Bruno Community Foundation, a pedestrian safety initiative that will see installations of flashing beacons and crosswalks at 2 of our schools. Google's Public Affairs Director for Northern California volunteers on the board of the directors for the San Bruno Chamber of Commerce. The dots strongly connect the corporate, business, and philanthropic community with the San Bruno Park School District. We will continue to strengthen these partnerships and develop new ones. As the district embarks on a new chapter and its legacy to create schools for tomorrow, providing 21st century learning for San Bruno youth, we will need you and our community partners more than ever. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, thank you again for all you do for the children of San Bruno. No doubt about it, San Bruno is the city with a heart. One can see it manifest in these partnerships inside as well as outside of our community.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Connie and Stella and Nancy. Our third item to announce is Recology. Kirsten has an announcement to make.
Good evening, Mayor and City Council. It's Recology's intention in this next year to definitely, and moving forward, to kind of visit the council and give you updates on how things are going. So I thought it was imperative that I bring to you tonight our new Waste Zero specialist, Samantha Carr. She's going to give you a brief little update on who she is, and then she's going to talk about our Codes for Kids program.
Good evening, Mayor and City Council members. I am here this evening to introduce myself. My name is Samantha Carr, and I am the new Waste Zero Specialist at Recology San Bruno. A little bit about myself. I attended the University of Oregon in Eugene, Oregon, and I graduated with a degree in environmental science. Over these past 2 years, I participated in a AmeriCorps program called Civic Spark, and I was placed with the City of Richmond City Manager's Office. During my fellowship, I worked on many of the city's zero waste initiatives. A couple of highlights: I designed and implemented a project to add recycling receptacles in their parks and along public right-of-ways. I implemented organics recycling at some of the city's community centers, and I assisted with one of the local high schools in increasing their recycling participation and starting an organics program. My role as a Waste Zero Specialist is to assist residents and businesses in reducing waste, increasing recycling, and helping businesses to navigate the state-mandated recycling laws. We are also excited to remind everyone that our 21st annual Coats for Kids drive is currently underway. We have our coat collection bins out in the community, and we are pleased to announce that U2 has also joined us this year and is conducting their own internal collection as well. Mark your calendars. The coat giveaway day is on Wednesday, November 15th from 4 to 7 p.m., and it will be at the American Legion, located at 757 San Mateo Avenue. We hope you can all stop by and be a part of this heartwarming experience. Thank you all, and I look forward to meeting each of you personally. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Samantha. Marty, you had something about Halloween.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Marty. Before that, do you want to tell people what Coats for Kids is and where they can leave their coats off?
Yeah, so there's various locations, and we can email a flyer if you'd like that has all the locations. What Coats for Kids is we collect gently used or new coats, and then we give them away to kids. And these coats that we collect, they can be from child to adult size. The goal is to get kids as many coats as possible, or to get as many kids coats as possible. And then we can send out a flyer with all the locations. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but we can definitely follow up with that.
Okay, thank you. I know for sure one is at City Hall, and I believe one is at the library, Tim, and one is at the City Library. So for sure we have them there. And I thought, is one here? It's the Senior Center?
Yeah, they're definitely around the community. They're at La Petite Baleen, they're at Berkshire Hathaway. And if residents are watching and they do have coats, but they don't have a means to get them to one of those locations, they can certainly call Recology Customer Service and we can have somebody pick them up.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah.
And I believe the last day to collect is the 31st?
31st, but since our distribution isn't until the 15th, we'll certainly take coats up until the night before, just so we
Okay.
have enough to give away.
Thank you.
Great.
And may I have one more?
You may.
Thank you. Our Assistant City Clerk, Vicki Hachet's daughter, actually started this
21. This is the
21
23rd.
years ago.
Yep.
She saw a child who needed a coat, and she had outgrown one, and she encouraged her mom to start a program to do this, and they've been doing it. They did it all by themselves for a long time, and then the city got involved, and then Recology got involved. So it's truly a homegrown, see a need and fulfill it kind of thing. So we're very proud of Rose. Thank you.
Thank you,
Go.
Vicki. Thank you.
My understanding is you'll accept a check also, so you can purchase a coat if need be.
We do. There's always sizes that aren't always available, and we don't want any child to go home without one. So if we find a child that there isn't a coat for them, we will take their name and phone number, and we will go purchase a coat on their behalf. So,
Great, and make sure the flyer's given to the city clerk so we can get it on the city website.
absolutely.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Marty?
Happy Halloween at Tan Fran Mall. All right. So from 3:30 to 4:30, there's the Halloween goodie bag and raffle ticket, which they'll draw. Here it says 4:30 in front of Old Navy. Children up to 10 in costume are eligible. If you have any questions, please call 616-7180. Should be a lot of fun. Hope
Great.
to see you there.
Always is a lot of fun for kids. I have a couple of announcements here. The City of San Bruno is helping to sponsor donations. Our hearts go out to those affected by the recent North Bay fires. In conjunction with the San Bruno Park School District, the City of San Bruno is collecting donations for those affected to show our support to our neighbors in the North Bay. Items will be collected through November 8th, 2017, and will be delivered to the Redwood Empire Food Bank or the Santa Rosa Salvation Army. There's a number of recommended items here, and I think there's some flyers there at the desk. Bins are located at the following city facilities: San Bruno City Hall, in the lobby, San Bruno Library, Rec Center, and the cable office. And monetary donations can be made online or directly, and there's a couple of Redwood Credit Union and United Way Wine Country here. So we know what it's like to experience disaster in a flash in San Bruno. This is increased by factors of 1,000. So anything we can do as a city to help support their efforts, I'd like to do that. And the city is sponsoring this with the school district. So it's very important. The other announcement, and Connie mentioned it briefly, is the San Bruno Chamber of Commerce second annual Teachers Cash for Class reception in partnership with YouTube, the Welch Family Partnership, San Bruno Rotary, and the San Bruno Education Foundation. It's Monday, November the 6th, right here at 4:30 p.m., 4:30 to 6:30 at Nueve Restaurant, Mexican Bar and Grill at 851 Cherry in the Bay Hill Shopping Center. And San Bruno businesses and the community at large celebrate San Bruno Park School District teachers with this annual event, providing them with donated bags of school supplies and donated $100 cash gifts to purchase additional supplies to enhance their teaching and student learning. It's just a really, really nice event, so I encourage everyone to attend. Then I think we have one more announcement. Connie?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This will be shorter than my previous statement on behalf of the school district. Mayor Ruane, members of the City Council, and members of the San Bruno community, I appreciate the opportunity to speak tonight. The purpose of my comments are to announce that after 14 years of service as your city manager, I have recently informed the City Council of my intent to retire in early 2018. It has truly been my privilege to serve this community as the capstone of my career in public service that now spans several decades. Over that time, it has been my special honor to have served in the capacity of city manager in 3 communities under the council manager form of government. Under this special system of governance, it is the city manager's responsibility to manage the municipal corporation and its broad range of operations, to implement policy created by the City Council, and to assure that the community's big picture needs and interests are properly addressed and assured. Working together as a team over the last 14 years, 3 examples of our accomplishment and the lasting results of the staff and the City Council partnership stand out for me as representing special points of pride. First, your vision to transform the former Navy site across from Tanforan to a modern, vibrant, mixed-use community with an emphasis on the creation of affordable housing was realized over a period of several years, during which staff devoted its considerable professional and technical expertise, working tirelessly with the developer to address the myriad of detail and decisions to make that vision a reality. Today, the Crossing San Bruno is home to over 1,000 individuals and families, over 20% of whom receive the benefit of affordable rents secured into the long term. That development set the stage for our work more recently to develop and now, over the next many years, to implement our transit corridors plan to revitalize our downtown and the central business area of our community. Secondly, there is perhaps no better example of the success of our collaborative work effort than what happened during and since the tragic 2010 gas pipeline explosion that catapulted San Bruno into the national spotlight, even as we worked hard just to handle the community's immediate needs in the wake of disaster. Building upon the City Council's direction that the city right the wrong that had occurred in San Bruno, and that we make sure that what happened here doesn't ever happen again anywhere, staff's work effort assured the establishment of a trust fund in the amount of $50 million to make sure that this city was not also financially damaged by the explosion, and that we could put the town back together in the best possible way. And we assured that restitution was provided, again, to right the wrong by negotiating a $70 million settlement with PG&E, an unprecedented action to make sure that we have the ability to move this community forward in ways that we may have only previously been able to dream about. Lastly, tonight, we have the opportunity to proceed and to take another action, another important action in a long series of initiatives directed by the City Council to assure a strong and reliable utility infrastructure system. By considering the bond financing program that we bring to you tonight, you have the ability to develop a funding program that will allow us to proceed with the implementation, the construction of many important water and sanitary sewer projects that will do just what you intend. Make sure that this community's underground infrastructure is not out of sight and out of mind, but that it is revitalized and made to assure the community's future into the long term with these essential services. I thank you for your trust, your confidence, and your support. As I transition to retirement over the next several months and beyond, I know that I will remain very proud of my connection with this very special community and acutely interested in the positive progress that I know San Bruno is poised to attain over the coming years. I look forward with great anticipation to your progress. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Connie.
Thank you.
I have a lot of things to say, but I'm going to save them for another time, as you can imagine.
The long goodbyes are going to start now?
We really, really appreciate all of your efforts, and I think the council knows more than any other group or entity or any other person how much you put your heart and soul into this city. So thank you very much.